Hey, welcome to Indemo's Q3 review for the year 2025. My name is David. I'm the community manager here at Indemo, and today I'm joined by Indemo CEO Sergey.
Hey David, dear ladies and gentlemen, greetings in our 7th episode. We are in the mid of October and we have a lot of things to share with you now as we are back to the active season after the summer slowdown, and as we have a lot of them, let's roll in, David.
Yeah, first we can start by celebrating that we have a 2-year anniversary on YouTube. Our channel is now 2 years old.
Well, time is really running, and I just realized that it's episode number 7, so we're performing well on YouTube. I hope our community is also watching us and reacting and giving us feedback on what we are creating for the last 2 years.
Oh yeah, and I hope not only reacting, but also subscribing, because, subscribers help out a ton. All right, let's get into the stats as usual. The first stat, total investors. In the Q2, we had 10.7K total investors, and now it's gone up to 14.2K in the third quarter. Following with the next stat, the total invested amounts. Now in Q2, we had 13.9 million, and in Q3, almost reaching 19 million with 18.5 million. In July, we had a record high month, but then in August, that record was broken. Your thoughts on this?
Wow, yeah, it was a great rally during the summer. So I really enjoy meeting you community in each quarter and saying we broke some records. This quarter 3 is not like an exclusion. So yeah, as you mentioned, August was the highest month since we launched 2 years ago. So great job for the team, and of course thanks for the community, because without them we could not get to this point.
Yeah, and this growth in investments was fueled by the 4 repayments we had in the past quarter, moving from Q2 1.7 million to Q3 2.6 million, surpassing the 2 mark and also almost reaching the 3 mark.
It's usual like seasonalities that the second part of the year, the judicial systems, the out-of-court settlement start to increase. As also the folks out there want to close some KPIs and plans. Court officers, the team, legal team, and out-of-court settlement team we have in Spain. So good result, and I very hope that in last quarter of this year the repayments number will be even higher than it was in Q3.
And also the assets under management now, that went up from 12 to 15 million. So that's a 3 million increase in the assets under management.
Yeah, so we passed this beautiful, lovely number of 15, and heading to the 20 million landmark. Now when we are recording this podcast, we reached 17 million, and I suppose it's short trail, and we will be trying to be 25 by the end of this year.
Let's dive into the repayments. In Q3, we had 4 repayments, and the return on investment for those repayments was from 15.1% up to 31% per annum. Out of these 4, the top exit scenario was a sale on the secondary market, with 2 repayments having this exit scenario, followed by an out-of-court settlement and a hybrid version, which was a mix of the out-of-court settlement and the sale on the secondary market. This means that in Q3, investors saw a return in principal and interest of 850,000 euros. A big sum of this 850,000 was reinvested into the new properties that were listed. 26 properties were listed in Q3, showing the trust of our community. These 26 debts have something for everyone, from different areas in Spain to ranging PTV and PTD values, as well as different flow stages. Speaking of flow stages, in Q3 there's a record high flow stage update, with 29 flow stages updated. Now, in September, there were 24, which is a record. Sergey, maybe you can comment on why this is.
It's logical situation, as I mentioned, in Spain, like second part of July and August is low season in both business and judicial fields. So majority of court officers and relevant like court officials are taking time off, so the system is not working. When everybody is back in the start of September, things are starting moving much faster. and getting back on track. This is basically, this reflects the fact that many debts changed their flows at the end of September or during the course of September. And as we usually say, it's just one indicator, so it's just one exit scenario. Judicial flow, but also out of court settlement exit scenario, and a sale on the secondary market scenario. It's something that happens even in the low season when courts are closed, because it's relevant out of court settlement legal teams, which our servicing company uses, and they work 24/7 basically without any breaks during the whole year.
Things are moving in Spain, but things are also moving here in Riga. We've moved to a new office. Indemo has now new headquarters in Riga. Maybe you can comment on this.
David, it's really a significant event for us, historical, I would say, for the whole team, co-founders, shareholders, and core team based in Riga. We started Indemo 4 years ago at a small, very vibrant, charm startup spirit office in district of Agnes. But things are moving forward. The team is growing. Also, we need, from the technical and the regulatory perspective, much advanced, bigger premises. So it was a task on my to-do list to find new place. It wasn't an easy task, I would say. And finally, we found very great option. We moved already there. So dear community members, we are inviting to visit us if you're coming to Riga. So our location is Skanstes 50 in Riga center. So if you're planning to come, please drop a message to our support team, support@indemo.eu, and we will schedule a meeting with our key stakeholders if you want to meet us in person.
And with a dazzling new office, make sure to follow our Instagram, because we'll be uploading much more content from our office. Okay, so now what the community wants to hear. One Note, One Debt, Flow 2.0, what's the update?
Yeah, definitely. It's our flagship for 2025. I would say that now when we are releasing this podcast in the mid of October, we are having very good progress. So we already cleared out bigger majority of tasks in this, I would say, functionality release roadmap. Remaining stuff goes to some QI testing and also creating content and some translations. But it's all about the execution, I would say. And the good news is that we are still sticking to our plan to go live with this functionality by the end of October.
Yeah, so now let's dive into the details. What can the community expect from this new update?
Cool, yeah. So revealing what will be under the boot. First of all, you're getting, the community is getting the ability to invest in individual discounted debts, not in the basket as it was before and now. So it will give ability for investors to cherry pick, choose, filter the investment opportunities according to their choice, attitude, investment decision. I would say it's the main value proposition, but it's still not just one thing which is coming. So the second one, which is the most technically complicated, what we did, we completely reworked the primary market investing dashboard. So which means we prepared the platform for unified interface which will serve both primary and secondary markets, which means also that you will be able to use different new sorting possibilities. We will add the filtering option, filtering functionality, which was not available before. We have totally reworked the security note card, so investment opportunity card, also all sections, all tabs within the note, so you will be able to navigate through investment opportunities much easier. It will be more informative and more handy. And and the last thing, last but not least, definitely is a Flow 2.0. This functionality will be integrated and will be released together with OneNote, OneDebt. So we have updated, reworked the legal recovery scenario steps or stages. You will not get more granular, more informative steps, new ones. Some technical ones were removed, new ones, significant ones were added, and also you will see the timing expectations. So on the interface, you will be able to understand how far the journey of the train to the final step is needed when you invest or when you follow your portfolio.
Okay, so 101 debt is clear, Flow 2.0 is clear. What's the timeline for the secondary market?
Yeah, so this is a thing which is being asked by our community frequently. So as I mentioned in our social channels, main task for us to clear the path was to release OneNote, OneDebt. Indeed, it took slightly more time than it was planned, as it required discussions, negotiations with a regulator, with the Central Bank of Latvia, to agree on the new structure to move to OneNote, OneDebt, which was, as I mentioned, successfully completed in August. So new prospectus, new offering prospectus is already registered, and which opened ability for us to move to the secondary market functionality. So now, in the coming weeks, we will release the OneNote, OneDebt functionality, and the second, or basically our next priority, top priority, I would say, besides any other things we have, our product roadmap will be moving to the secondary market functionality. So November will start with proper planning, creating the roadmap and basically executing it. So the forecast for the secondary market, as I also mentioned in a couple of our messages in Telegram channel for the community, it's first half of 2026. So stay tuned. Be sure that it's our priority for the business, for the development of the Indemo, and we will get it done.
And make sure to join us on the Telegram channel. It's the quickest way to get your update, your information on what's going on at Indemo. So you don't have to wait for the Q review to find out. So besides these key functionalities which you were mentioning, what else can the investors expect in upgrades by the end of the year?
Besides the key functionalities we just touched upon, we recently have speeded up, upgraded the functionality of statements, analytics page. It was something that the community was asking to be fixed and improved. So it's already in the prod. Besides that, with OneNote, OneDebt, in a couple of weeks after it release, we will revamp the auto invest according to the wishes and the feedback we got from our community members during this year. So a couple of settings will be revamped, some settings will be added, and the auto invest will be much more powerful with a synergy together with OneNote, OneDebt. And the other thing which we already started testing in September, and we will be testing it in the coming months, it's a loyalty program. Some of investors are already taking part of it, and new investors will be added in the course of October, November, December. So stay tuned, and of course, don't forget November is a black month of the year, so Black Friday, and our team is already working on the Black Friday campaigns, and November should be very powerful, especially with OneNote and OneDebt coming, and other things which is planned for the end of October and in the course of November. So stay tuned definitely, and we will be sharing it with you. Well, we almost done with the business part. So David, I remember in our last podcast we told to the community that it was mid of summer, and you told you were planning for the major trip to Rome. So how was it?
Well, Rome, as usual, very hot. It was very hot over there. There was a lot of sun, which was really nice, actually, to get all that sun. It was very nice also to hear the Pope speak in English, which is something that I guess hasn't happened in some time. And other than that, it was a nice trip, a good experience. How was the summer for you?
Yeah, it was pretty calm, as I told. So I spent time with my family near the sea. Yeah, and we were preparing for my older son going to the school. So September started actively not just at Indemo, but also in my family. So it's a new routine, early mornings, lessons, doing the homework together with the kid. So pretty challenging, I would say.
Oh, but it sounds fun. Sounds nice.
And David, what about the plans for autumn? Do you have something to share with the community?
For autumn, I'm planning now on cutting, like gym-wise, to reduce weight, I guess, but more so I can grow in agility and speed for football, for other more cardio-intensive activities. Also, just in general, improving on the electric guitar and this. And you?
Well, not much. As we have a lot of things to deliver, so it will be working around the clock on our Indemo tasks. But all in all, as I told you in the morning, I want to try this interval eating stuff because, summer was, usual time you are taking some more than usual things. So now I need to get to the basics. So I hope after the 3 months of this new eating stuff, community will be able to rate in our comments whether the Sergey managed to drop a couple of kilograms. So yeah, so we'll see how it's going in January.
Okay, well then we'll have to hold you to that.
Yes, thanks. I suppose at the end of our podcast, we need to spot on our powerful promo campaign, which is taking part in October. It's called Cashback Fest, as we are in October. So yeah, David, so let's remind our community what are the key terms of this promo campaign.
Okay, so the key terms are it's an up to 4% instant cashback. The second you make the investment, you get the cashback. And this cashback is not one where you just have to drop a full amount and that's the only way you get to the 4%. You can do it in increments in separate smaller amounts. For example, it lasts from the 1st of October to the last day of October. And so you can invest, let's say, 500 in the first week, 500 in the second week, 500 in the third week. And this adding up will add to the 1,500, which will give you the percentage that the desired percentage.
So what we see from our community behavior and which is very great things they are doing, as we are listing new debts in batches in stocks a couple of times during the months. So investor community invest some part at the start of the month, then they add extra deposits, for example, in the second part of the month when second batch of debts were added. So this allows them to reach higher tiers or hit the highest tier and get 4% cashback, which is 5,000 euro, spreading among some 10-15 different debts in their portfolio.
So not only increasing the portfolio, increasing diversification in the different debts, but also increasing the cashback.
Correct.
And now saving the best for last, we had a record high quarter and a great quarter for the team, also a great quarter for the investors. And so we want to dedicate this well-deserved applause to the team and to our investors.
Dear investors, thanks for helping us hitting the records. I hope and together we will be able to hit new records in the Q4 of 2025 we just started.
So make sure to tune in to the next video, but also to subscribe to our socials. On our socials, we do giveaways, the most recent one being in September, where investors, or those who left a comment, received an Indemo bottle, one that you can see now on the screen. This is a brand new merch, and we have many more ideas for future merch. So make sure to follow our socials, our Instagram, our Facebook, our LinkedIn, and our YouTube.
And of course, Telegram channel.
Oh yeah, Telegram, the most important. The quickest way to get your updates on Indemo and speak directly with the team.
Okay, so community, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being present with us and see you in the next episodes. See you. Bye.